Hi everyone, welcome to our Dirty Pretty Things podcast. My name is Nonga Dompere and I'm here with my partner
Tumsankos.
So today we will be unpacking how Stephen Frears explores the relationship between globalization, borders, and bodies, and the body. And we will also look at Emily Davis's article titled "The Intimacies of Globalization, Borders, and Bodies." So let's begin by looking at the background of the film. The film Dirty Pretty Things is directed by Stephen Frears and released in 2002. In this film, we are introduced to two characters, Okwe and Sine. Okwe is a Nigerian doctor who is living in London illegally, and Sine is Turkish and she is an employee in a hotel. She's working as a maid. She's also an illegal migrant in London. So when Okwe finds the human heart in the toilets, he uncovers the organ trafficking, the organ trafficking ring that is run by his boss Nikki. By uncovering this, the film reveals the dark underside of London that is hidden by hospitality industry. This also shows that the undocumented migrants do the invisible labor to sustain the global city. So, and we are going to also look at the title of the film. In the title of the film, there is a word pretty, which represents the glamorous of London, the glamorous image of London, and there's also dirty. Dirty represents corruption and exploitation. So now we are going to our main discussion of today, which is globalization, borders, and the body. So Dumsan, tell us more about the globalization, borders, and the body.
Okay, so I'll start with globalization. So let's start by defining globalization. So globalization simply means that it's the process whereby the world and the relationship of countries become more connected through communication, travel, technology, and trade. However, in the movie, globalization is portrayed in a bad way. It is a system of opportunity and exploitation rather than growth and interconnection. For example, in the movie, globalization is shown through trade, where illegal foreigners are pressured to sell their organs in exchange for ID and passport documents. This type of trade is a negative trade because it exploits human beings rather than promoting growth and connection. The movie shows us how globalization connects uh, people from different continents, but it shows inequalities as well. Some people decide to leave their home countries due to a lack of opportunities, political violence, and poverty, just like Sine and Og. However, they find themselves experiencing the same hardships in other countries as well. Uh, there's a quote by Okwe which quotes as follows: "We are the people you do not see. We drive your cars, we clean your rooms, and suck your private parts." This was Okwe while talking to the person who buys kidneys, and it shows how invincible they have become and how badly they are treated in London since they are foreigners.
Okay. Davy writes that bodily intimacies become metaphorical language for contesting national and ideological borders. We see this in how Okwe and Sine borders are marked by illegality. Their every move is monitored by immigration laws. So now we're going to go deeper into talking about more about border. So in this film, the hotel acts as an allegory of the body because it is a small space. The movement is contained and but not stable.
Okay, that's true. As we also see these borders being portrayed in the movie, as foreigners can't move freely around the city because they are undocumented. They make decisions and take actions based on fear of being discovered by immigration officers. We see this in the movie where Okwe finds a heart in the toilet. He decides not to report it to the police uh, because of fear that he will be discovered by the immigration police. Therefore, due to that fear, he keeps quiet. Therefore, due to that fear, he keeps quiet and decides not to tell the police about the heart. Another scenario is when Okwe meets some people from Somalia. One of them is heavily wounded and he just sold his kidney. However, that person also refuses to be taken to hospital because he is afraid that he will be arrested since he is undocumented. Um, we also see the relationship between globalization and borders being portrayed at the end of the movie when Okwe confesses that he escaped Lagos after he was charged with murder. This means that he escaped and crossed the Nigerian border to London. Therefore, this shows that borders are also being used to escape crime by escaping to another country, just like Okwe did.
Okay, this reveals what Davis argues that globalization creates inequality, unequal close relationship between people, often manipulates some people to benefit other people. As we know that the hotel is used to attract tourist businessmen, to accommodate tourist businessmen and all those luxurious people who live luxury lives. So we see that the labor of the migrants is invisible.
Yeah, all right. So we are going to talk about the human body. The human body is key in the globalization and borders portrayed in the film. The movie shows the bodies of immigrants, especially illegal immigrants, becoming goods or assets that can be exploited, sold, and bought. Therefore, in the movie, globalization is not about the transportation of goods and services. It is about the exploitation and transportation of human bodies and their organs. Sinai is an example where we see in the movie her virginity being taken away by the hotel boss with hopes of getting a passport. Therefore, globalization it advocates for goods and services being traded. However, we see in the movie virginity being traded for documentation, which is exploitation of the body. Uh, I'm going to give my partner so that we continue that discussion.
Furthermore, the film explores globalization politics. Sinead challenges Sinead's challenge as a female who is a migrant reveals that economic exploitation and intersection of patriarchy. Her being forced to prostitution by the hotel manager and the immigration officer shows how females are viewed as objects of desire and sources of labor.
Okay, to add on that, we also see the relationship between the body and the border in the following quote. It tends to happen. You stay here for too long, you start dressing like an Englishman. Um, these words were from Okwe's colleague, and they emphasized that when people cross borders to other countries, their bodies and their appearance tend to change and adjust to the new environment they live in, which can lead to a loss of identity, especially for an African man like Okwe, who now looked like an Englishman.
Thank you. So, in Emily's article, she says that the body becomes a place where the world's inequalities are shown. In the movie, the bodies of foreigners represent globalization, fear, and violence. The trade between foreigners and the hotel boss, where organs are exchanged for documentation is not only a crime, but it is a metaphor of how the world economy uses people's bodies, poor people's bodies, to exploit them, to promote its wealth and comforts.
Okay, so I think we are running out of time. So, just in conclusion, the movie represents the relationship between globalization, borders, and the body. We see globalization through trade in the movie where illegal foreigners sell their organs in exchange for documentation. We also see borders and existing in the city of London, where foreigners are trapped by invisible legal borders. And lastly, we see bodies of immigrants becoming assets that can be exploited, sold, and bought. However, Emily's article helps us understand and interpret the movie by exploring how it shows intimacies of globalization. I think we have reached the end of our podcast. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to give the opportunity to my partner
Thank
and
you
close.
for listening, for joining us, guys. Bye.